Hello, everyone. How we doing? Long time no see, huh? Oh, I've been absolutely brain dead recently because of all of the schoolwork I've had to do. I took 2 exams today. Think they went pretty good. How's everybody feeling? We have a lot of stuff to go over tonight. Like, a lot. So, we've been seeing the 2 parts of the theories that we've been talking about really start to play out over the last 4 days, and it's been really quick. It's like, oh, financial crisis coming. And then the other part is the Fed and government and policy is just the wild card. And then they just stepped in, looks like, and they were just like, psych, just kidding. Which in the back of my mind, I thought was the most it was one of the more likely scenarios because they're not just going to let everything collapse. That's what we were saying. The Fed is not just going to be like, oh, let's just let everything crash and burn. That's just not something that they're going to do. How we doing? Let's see. What's up, Amir? What's up, Box? What's up, Gio? All right. Let's do a little Ortex update as people are cycling in. Oh, all right. 3.99 million shares returned today. All right. We know they're not covering. So, some of the shorts could have bought back some shares after they saw the price go from 50 to in the 30s and then return those shares. Perfectly fine. But short interest up. So what we've seen is when everything really starts to come down, the shorts kind of just trap themselves, if that makes sense. Because they were like, oh, it's just weird. It's none of this. They the smart money things were acting illogically, but the people that are actually acting very irrationally are the smart money. And we can see that by the data that we have. One, they should know that the Fed and everybody is not going to let everything just go kapoom. And the thing is that if the Fed can't protect everybody from everything just collapsing, that's when there's a real problem. If the Fed can just step in and just throw money at the problem, they're going to do it and everything's going to be fine. But if money and stuff like that, any kind of policy or Fed action that they can take is not going to help, that's when things get really bad. And these institutions should know that. Now, we've seen the sell-off, but we also saw them add significantly to their short position. But now we're on the way back up, which we're going to go over a lot of. So, AMC Ape Gang, 44 tomorrow. There we go. Did anybody else's live freeze? Oh, come on now. The first day back and they're messing with me? Hold up. Hold on now. Hey. Why is it not letting me go in 1080? That's disappointing. I leave for a week and then Restream's stream's going to be crap now. Ryan, thank you so much for the super. I really appreciate it, man. Boy Genius, back on live. SCV, I DM'd you on Instagram last week. Don't know if it's you. My name is DJ Alex. I don't think I saw it, but yeah, I honestly, I turned the notifications off on my Twitter, on my phone, because I didn't want to feel like my phone was ringing all the time. It was stressful. I didn't like it. That's where we're at with the Twitter stuff. So I go in and check sometimes, but hit that like, give a good welcome back to STV. Thank you, Hayden. Yeah, we're either gonna be doing. We'll figure out. I gotta figure out a good schedule of what to do. I like the lives; they're fun. But I also have a bunch of school to do, which honestly I don't care about at all. Zero. Kind of care just because I like doing well in school, but I just don't care. Let's see. What's up, Batshit? How you doing? Made some tendies on ATER. Yeah, everybody was talking about ATER for a while. I didn't play it, but let's talk about your car's extended warranty. I wish my car had an extended warranty. My car, no worky right now. All right, let's see. Also, If you guys have been reading some of the comment sections on my recent videos, it's so funny. People are just like it's like like I used to not care, but then there's just these like moronic, idiotic, such stupid comments that I've been seeing where it's just like how do you even get that from like anything? It's like how do you go from like point A to point B from like the things that have been, it just doesn't make any sense. It's hilarious. I'll help with your homework. Yeah. School is a distraction. Facts. 100%. Should not be in school. Oh my God. I have Kramer's Twitter storm up right now and it's hilarious. Let's go through this and have some fun and go on a rant. Congratulations. So AA's tweet about Elon liking his tweet. Kramer quote tweets it. It says, "Congratulations, you save a company. Wonderful things happen." Okay. Who cares, bro? Kramer, go away. And then what does he do? What else does he do? What's he doing? What's he doing? What's he doing? It's so funny. It's so funny. Look at this. This guy, Sir AP McDiamond Balls, says, "No one cares, Jim." And then Jim says, "You obviously do, or you wouldn't make up such a stupid name and comment on it. Does your mommy know?" Your kids will love that name at school. Dude, he's just, oh my God. What else? There was another good one that I liked. It's just so funny. Where is it? There's a really good one on here. I saw one and it made me laugh. It is never too late to not be stupid. I think he should take a little bit of some of his own advice, huh? I think that's what he should do. He thinks all the apes are toast. I think all the apes are apes, Jim. Who did this? Who hurt Kramer? Like, what happened today? All of a sudden, now he's just talking about options. He's just saying like, oh, at the end of the day, everybody buys options and the stock goes up. It's like, hey, Jim, I feel like you should know how this works. And that's just not how it works. Oh my God. All right. What do you guys have? The screen's too small? You know what? There. How's that? Wait, hold on. We got to do this so I can go back and forth. He's just having a day. 10 million shares borrowed today? No, there wasn't. 2.75 million borrowed. I'll refresh it, but no, 2.75 million borrowed. Can you recap the short interest in the shares borrowed? Short interest going up. They saw the stock go down. They tried to add to their position, but basically, in my opinion, we're gonna go through this a little bit more. They've like trapped themselves even more. And I saw a couple of people talking about what we're gonna talk about next. How the Fed was able to, the Fed and the Evergrande situation look okay. The Evergrande situation looks like it's gonna get taken care of. They're gonna try to contain it, which I believe they're gonna be able to. So that might be not a big deal anymore. Second thing, if the debt, like the bill that the House proposed, the House Democrats proposed, gets through the Senate, debt ceiling, kick the can to December 2022, all good. So people were, because like people were getting the impression from my previous videos that if that stuff were to happen, it could be really good for AMC. Yeah, it could. Like that's the whole thing. It easily could. I'm trying to like think what we all have to do is think very logically about the sequence of events that happens. It's like, okay, if these situations play out, debt ceiling, Evergrande, inflation, whatever you want to, what any of these like very bearish catalysts, if they play out and cause everything to just go through the floor, what happens to AMC? the initial move is down 100%. AMC is going down. Everybody says negative beta, but like when I first saw the negative beta number, I was like, oh, if the market like kind of goes down, AMC should go up over a year's time span. But it's not going to be the end all be all indicator of like what the stock is going to do in a market crash, because like everything's going to go down. It's a market crash. So negative beta, in my opinion, it's like we've talked about this, not going to do a whole lot. But just think about it logically. It's like if AMC is going to go down, they're going to short it more. They're going to add fuel to the fire and push it down. So yeah, in my opinion, it could be like that one final shakeout of like everybody's selling, everybody gets scared, the shorts are coming in, and I don't know, maybe we go to 25, 20, 15, whatever it is. But then the short interest is at 30, 35, crazy like percent, the crazy high numbers, and then the utilization gets back up to 100%. What happens then? Okay, well, the lending institutions are like have the pressure put on them, because that's just what happens when the utilization gets so high. They're gonna start issuing those recalls. And then the second thing is that, okay, well, retail, like there's gonna still be people buying. Like nobody's gonna think, oh, it's over. Like it's like nothing's gonna happen anymore. Because think about it. Everybody's in this for the shorts to cover. Now, if the short interest goes up, well, they're just adding to it. And then there's more shorts to cover, but like short shares that are sold into the market to cover just at a lower price. So it's just like the starting point of like the next big run would just be lower. It wouldn't change the height of it. It's just like adding fuel to the fire. It's like pulling back the slingshot even more. So that is one of the scenarios that I saw, and people were confused. Like, oh, shouldn't Evergrande and like the debt ceiling, like isn't that stuff happening like eventually bullish for AMC? Yeah, it could be, but that's not something that I want to happen, because everybody's going to get terrified, where everybody's going to be taking these like big unrealized losses. We're going to be waiting around for something big to happen that we don't even know could go. Like not in terms of like the squeeze happening. Eventually the shorts are going to have to cover. But I would much rather the market be in a good spot where we can continue this uptrend and then eventually hit the points where we just can rip. Like that's in my mind, that's more of like a comfortable scenario for everybody. C Hill, thank you so much for the super. Hey dude, I want to know one thing. How are you? Pretty good. How is school? Decent. Am I good? I'm all right. Don't worry about those morons. Yeah. They're complete idiots. Oh, what's up, Darth, Fuzzy, Nepal, Vegas, Hayden? What's up, guys? How we doing? Long time no see. Guys, honestly, I forgot how miserable it was to try to like do YouTube stuff and school at the same time. It sucks. It's the worst. But it's fun. Like, SCB, what did you do to Crazy Kramer? He was flipping his lid today. I didn't do anything. I usually just say things that like Gasparino, and who else is it that that's really it. What if the lending institutions don't ever margin call because they're in too deep themselves? Their own margin call. They would need to collect somehow. They can't loan out stuff and then not get it back. That's like a bet. What happens when you can't pay your mortgage? Well, they're gonna just take the assets and get their payment somehow. Second stream I've caught. Hard to catch them working 56-hour weeks. Oh my God. Yeah, also, if you guys don't mind just dropping a like on the stream, it just helps us get the stream out to more people. YouTube's been playing with us recently, so if you guys could help out by just dropping likes on the videos and the streams, it just helps us out. Matt Kors sent me. Appreciate the recommendation. Did Matt have some nice words today? That's nice. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate it, buddy. Batman sent me. That's funny. It always gets so hot in this apartment. Oh, I have the fan on. Ah. All right. Should we get down to business? Is it time? Is it time to really talk about like where we are at in terms of the market? He did. Interesting. That's awesome. Oh, Justin, that's good. He called you out a few times. Also, that today may be a good day to short the VIX. Yeah, it could be. Okay, Geo, I know he didn't say that. Close the AC vents near your thermostat. No, I just have to turn it on. When's the next kegs and eggs party? Yeah, see, we don't do stuff like that. Yeah, he shouted you out today. Nice. Nice. Okay. So what we're talking about with the market is like we've been talking about Q4 as being the time that something could happen. Wild card being the Fed. So, and we'll talk about that later. Evergrande kind of popped up. We didn't really know. This was like that unrelated wild sideshow event that we didn't see coming yet. Like some people did, some people always do. That is really bright. Some people always see stuff coming, but you got to look. So once Evergrande started popping up, I really started to take a look at it like last week, the week before, when it started to really circulate. But what everybody was saying is that the Chinese government was not going to bail them out. They weren't going to do anything. They were going to let them go. They're not going to, no, not going to do that. In a fresh update on China Evergrande story, the indebted property development giant is likely to be restructured into 3 separate entities in a fresh deal that could be announced within days. Asia Markets reports on Wednesday, citing sources close to the Chinese government. So again, we don't necessarily know if this is factual yet, but the key quotes, the deal is being designed to protect Chinese nationals who have bought apartments from Evergrande, like the ones you see protesting on the streets, and also those who have invested in Evergrande's wealth management products. Okay. But the big thing is stemming any widespread economic flow-on effects that insolvency would cause on the Chinese economy. Now, the Chinese economy is massive. So if we saw them start to go down, if China started to freak out, everybody would really start to freak out as well. So if they can contain this, very, very, very good for the markets. Oh my, Ben Levine, thank you so much for that monster super, man. I really appreciate it. Oh snap, ATER options are printing. How's it going, buddy? It's going pretty good. I had 2 exams today, so there's that. I think they went well. I don't know. I studied, so I usually do all right on those tests. Missed you, been nuts at work. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I bet, man. Today was NVIDIA calls, SPY calls from yesterday, and ATER since 10 is running. Yeah, the thing is like if I didn't have to go to class all day and some of my teachers were like, oh, you can't use your computer in class, I'd be able to like trade more. But like if I'm gonna have like a long chunk of time where I'm like away from my phone, I can't do it. Didn't Burry delete his account after tweeting about that? Okay, so the Burry tweet was him saying 134 or 35, it's starting, and people went back to the Big Short and saw that at like 1 hour and 35 minutes is when I believe it was Jamie says like it's starting in terms of like the market sell-off. What it looks like is that the Fed is going to be able to, or the government is going to be able to do something about it. Here's this one. We don't know. This is the thing. We don't know if this is going to pass the Senate. We have no idea. House passes spending bill and debt limit increase over GOP opposition. Republicans don't want to pass this because what they're saying is, well, the Democrats have the ability to do this by themselves, to raise the debt ceiling or to kick the can. So we're just going to let them do it. So that's what is going on right now. It passed the House. It has to get passed through the Senate, and then it has to get signed into action by the president, I believe. But I believe they need 60 vote. Yeah. And the prospects for the passage in the 50-50 Senate appear dim, as Republicans vowed they would neither vote for the legislation nor allow it to advance into the chamber, where 60 votes are needed to move forward. So they need 10 Republicans. Are they going to get them? Who knows? It most likely last minute thing. And I believe everybody's starting to freak out about like October 1st. There's also other things happening on October 1st as well. All of those big banks need $1 trillion in like high quality collateral. So this is the other thing. And then the Fed statements. When I saw what they said again, one, it's almost identical to everything that they've said before, which means it's already priced in. So it's the same thing that happened at Jackson Hole. Remember, everybody was very, very worried and like, Jackson Hole could cause some like price movements. Nothing really happened. Remember, because the what they said was just the same thing that's been said before. November, possible taper. Goldman said it. The Fed has said it. Everybody's looking towards November for a possible taper. We know this. Rate hike end of 2023. We also know this. We know how the taper is going to happen. The thing is, though, is that there's certain requirements that need to be met in order for the Fed to start tapering those asset purchases. And if you listen to what everybody is like, what the Fed has been saying and what the people on the media have been saying about it, who like actually know what they're talking about, it's not just like think about it like a running hose of like liquidity. They're not just going to turn it off. They're not just like turning the hose and cutting the water stream off. They're slowly turning it. And they're still purchasing a lot of assets. So it's not really a big deal. Like it's not. And going back to the requirements part, they need to see economic growth. Okay, well, one, that could be in the form of GDP growth, which Goldman, JP, I think, Citi, Deutsche have all cut their GDP growth estimates like 3 times in like the last month and a half. Doesn't sound like economic growth. And then I forget which number it was. It was either jobless claims or employment. No, it was something or like jobs added. Some number was supposed to be 757,000 in terms of like economic data for jobs, but it came in at 250,000 or something like that. I couldn't find it today. I was trying to put it in the video. I couldn't see it. I just forget which one it was. But that also does not show signs of economic growth. And we're running at like our inflation is way higher than expected. Remember, inflation went to not a problem to transitory to slightly higher than expected to now way higher than expected. So it would be smart for them to taper, but like I don't know if they're going to be able to meet the requirements. They're saying, we might be able to meet them by November, but the Fed is just wrong all the time. They're like, inflation's this, or it's supposed to be this, and it's like, just kidding. No, it's not. When does the ruling requirement for the 10K to 250K get implemented? That was a while ago. That was like two or three Fridays ago. What do you think about the Elon Doge movie theater ticket tweet? Did Elon tweet something? Inflation is coming down a bit from where it was. It says the numbers they're using. If you look at so there's different ways to calculate what the inflation numbers are. If you use I believe it was in the 1980s. They switched it over to a new calculation to basically like not hide it, but like make it not seem as bad of like inflation numbers. So if you use the equations from like back then to calculate it, it's so high. Like it's so high. You can see it. FedEx's earnings. That's a perfect example of where inflation is at. They're like, our operating costs are so much higher right now. We're guiding lower. We have to spend so much more money on like our product cost and like all of these other different costs. And that's due to inflation. Now, that could really be seen in a very big way when the next earnings season comes out. If we start seeing a lot of companies be like, yeah, our costs are rising, our costs are rising, our costs are rising. Well, that inflation number that we've seen is then useless because it doesn't represent everything. Buddy, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it, man. Shout out to all you guys who send those in. You guys don't have to do that. And it really means a lot. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to keep doing what we're doing. So thank you guys so much. As always, thanks for what you do. Thank you, buddy. 5 soothing words. The shorts have not covered. 100%, man. I agree with you about inflation. It is higher than the CPI reports. That is why I own precious metals and AMC and GME. Frodo, that's what a lot of people are talking about. Like gold, silver, a couple of those other ones are gonna be good in an inflationary or a hyperinflationary environment because they preserve your buying ability. I bought SPY calls today. Should I have shorted the VIX instead? Basically same difference. The Fed is not going to try to control the MOS. What are they going to do? They decide how much money they spend on stuff, like how much money gets pumped in, monetary policy, rates, banking stuff. They can't really do much. The SEC, on the other hand, they could try, but like, what are they going to do? What are you guys talking about? Solar flare? Hey, stop it. I just had my bio exam today where they were talking about that type of stuff. I don't need it in the live stream tonight. I don't want it. Oh boy. This grind is mind numbing. I'm selling cover calls just to feel something. Clayton, playing a dangerous game there, buddy. Hold on. Matt was concerned about IV Crush with the SPY calls versus shorting the VIX. Said he had been previously burned. Okay. I will talk. I can speak to one of these things. If you're playing VXX, some weird stuff will happen. Oh, let me see if I can show you the. We'll do it quick because I feel like nobody's gonna really care about this. But if you're playing options on that, like a weird, because like VXX tracks the volatility index, you're like basically playing like the 1.5 derivative. It's very weird. But what happened one day is that I had the VXX like for the next week 27s, and the stop and like the ETN went from like 32 to 28, and my contracts lost value. It was the weirdest thing I have ever seen. It corrected itself on the Monday because this happened on a Friday. But after like that day, I was like, what is going on? I felt like one of those people in the Big Short, and I'm like, everything is going down, but my position is not increasing in value. It was the weirdest thing. And then I think I ended up with like an 80% gain on that one. But I was like, what? How is this happening? Oh, little pop there on AMC, 0.8% in the after hours. Guys, you know what one of the most messed up things is? The CVS that's like right here, like right outside my apartment complex, is out of liquid IV, and my car is broken right now. So I have to get it like towed from the garage to the shop. So I can't go anywhere to get liquid IV. So I'm like, I don't have my hedgy tiers, which sucks. How will we ever know if the synthetics are covered? Price action, volume. The advantage to the treasury if this bonus happens inside of 12 months. Yeah. Oh yeah, Paul, 100%. If we see the mother of all short squeezes out of GameStop and AMC and everybody sells, the amount of revenue, depending on how high it goes, because nobody knows how high and nobody knows when. Depending on how high it goes, the amount of money that the government is going to be able to bring in is ridiculous. Get a PO box and we will send you some. Oh, I could do that. Oh, 007, thank you for the super. Liquid IV jar, daughter's first words, shorts, no cover. That's awesome. Liquid IV on Amazon? Yeah, I could. Didn't get a notice if not for Twitter. Why is YouTube playing with us recently? They're just, they're playing with us. Entire level complexity layered over Greeks. Yeah, 100%. Uber? No. No, I'm not Ubering to get liquid IV. TLT at 152, what doing? Bulgarian doll. TLT. There'll be a time when we can play TLT again. It's not now. But TLT is like a lotto ticket. STD, did you get that $50 super chat? Just making sure. Shimu, I see Ben's at the top, but I don't see another one. All the short videos have massive updates or blank dropped a bomb. Thanks for keeping it real. I only use those when like there's actually something going on. Like AMC dropped a bombshell, NFL on Sundays. That's huge. In my eyes, big news. That's why I think Biden is trying to spend over $5 trillion on capital gains. Will pay for it. They should know this. Yeah, it's very weird. See how the thing is that like here's what we need to think about. This situation is like what a lot of apes live and breathe. So when we think about like the implications of what this could do for the government and like how they would benefit, like, yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, they want it to happen before then. They're not going to manipulate the markets. It's going to happen when it happens. That's not something that they're going to do. But I don't think they're focused on this all the time. Like the executive branch is not focused on the short squeeze. There's a lot of other things they got to deal with. You know who is though? The SEC. We've been over this a couple of times that like the SEC is doing something. Like we know they are. And then we saw the GameStop report and it's like, oh yeah, the SEC is investigating. Not the GameStop report, the GameStop quarterly earnings report. I know a lot of people are waiting for that actual GameStop report. That's going to be interesting. Use Matt's discount code and order it. Hey, Liquid IV, if you're listening to me right now, I need my own discount code. I drink your stuff every single day, and I would very much appreciate it. I don't want any form of payment except for you guys can just send me some. That's it. That's fine. I'll talk about you all day, every day. I do it anyway, so you might as well help me out. Let's see. Good to see you back. Can I point out that in the US and UK, they use different ways of calculating inflation in CPI and RPI? The only your fans for so long again, we will get withdrawal. Dean, I can't. I can only do. If I were to have streamed over the last week, it wouldn't have been fun for anybody. Yeah, they will. The CCP is going to do something about Evergrande. We've seen that. I pulled this up earlier, right here. In a fresh update on the China Evergrande story, the indebted property development giant is likely to be restructured into 3 separate entities in a fresh deal that could be announced within days. The sources added that the CCP is set to take control of Evergrande in an imminent deal. Bailout. Kev, thank you so much for the super. Do you think the big dip was AA selling his shares? No. Ariana Evergrande. Do you think this is the start of the reversal on AMC? Depends. It looks like it is. Not just because of AMC. We could easily see AMC bounce around and do weird things. But with the market, if what we've seen with the Fed and if what we've seen with Evergrande and the debt ceiling situation really starts to play out in a way that's really not going to be that big of a deal, then yeah, markets are going to keep going up. Markets keep going up. People are going to keep buying. Investor sentiment returns to the market. And there we have it. Oh, my back hurts. Oh, I forgot how. Just let's see. I'm gonna pull this chair up so I can lean back a little bit. Definitely has sold some shares. Yeah. It doesn't. We don't know how much he's gonna sell. We can look right now. I think we can see it. We should be able to see it. We should be able to see it. Nope, nothing. Could this be a dead cat for the market today? No, I don't think so. Let's see. If default market crashes, won't AMC instantly MOAS due to banks fighting to collect liquidity through recalls and margin calls? No. AMC will go down if the market sends it lower. We just saw it. This is a little example of what we've seen. Market start to sell off. AMC goes from 50s to low 40s. It would need to go down a lot more for it to be enticing enough for these shorts to cover their position. A lot lower. And I don't think we're going to get, so it either, here's the thing. It either has to go so low that it's like, oh my God, we need to cover our shorts now because we're either even or green on our position now, or it would need to go so high that the lenders are going to be like, give it back. Or the people that they're taking these like basically getting leverage from are like, no, we're not doing this anymore. Give it back. It's like very binary. It's like on the opposite sides of the spectrum. It's like it either needs to go really low or it needs to go really high. If it keeps kicking around in these ranges that we've seen, we'll keep doing our thing. We'll keep bouncing, coming back down, whatever. We probably won't see that big rip because when we think about it, it's like, okay, the shorts didn't cover at 77. Why would they cover at 40? Would they cover if it went back down to 25, 20, 15, 10? Maybe. Do I think it's going to get there? I don't think it really can unless the market capitulates. Frank, thank you so much for the super. Can you tell me what Ortex says about ATER? It was a great trade today. How about tomorrow? Absolutely, man. ATER. Utilization 99.22. Short interest went down a little bit today. Holy cost to borrow. Current short interest 54.29. That definitely looks like a squeeze play to me. Good luck if you guys are in ATER. Negative beta doesn't really matter. Agreed. Man, we need some good GME NFT news. Yep. You should stream your homework. No. No, I'm not going to stream my homework. If you guys, I don't have it up anymore. Yeah, NFT news would be nice. Most likely they're going to be doing it. Okay. For them to announce a dividend, I think they would do it in an earnings report. So next earnings, or if they're going to do some sort of like release, then yeah. But they have the infrastructure for it set up. We just don't know what it's going to be. Why do you think the GameStop report would mean anything? I never said that. I just think I think it would be interesting. Oh, I saw another question that I wanted to answer. Let's see, where is it? ATER. No, I'm not going to stream my homework. It's not happening. When GameStop report? Not sure. I'm not necessarily sure. Also, if you guys don't mind, just dropping a like on the stream. It just helps us get some more people in here. Ortex sent out ATER squeeze alert today. I almost FOMO'd in. Uh-oh. We're getting a little bit of a bounce on AMC going into the end of the after hours trading period. Here we go. 0.82. We're up 0.82 in the after hours, 40.41. Let's see if we can break that 1% mark. Here we go. What's October's option chain looking like? Yeah, let's pull up Stonko Tracker. Also, people were freaking out about this too, that I was saying January looks like the next time that we're going to see a potential for a gamma squeeze. So what it looks like, huh? Now, here's the thing. If you listen to what we were saying in July and August, TMI and I were having conversations about which was the next time that we could see some more gamma squeeze potential. September didn't look great. It was like, okay, it looks decent, but it's not as much as January. But January is looking good right now. Same thing could happen with October, November, and December with the monthlies. It always happens. Everybody always gambles on the monthlies. Also, 1 second, I got to turn on my AC. I'm sweating in here. All right. Ooh, whoa. Whoa, Kenny, thank you so much for the super. You still the man, as always. I appreciate you. Kenny, I appreciate you too, man. Thank you. What do you think about ATER? I don't really have an opinion on it. Kramer responded to Trey's Subway Cup. Yeah. He says wearing a sweatshirt. It happens, guys. It happens. SB, remember when you gave that 5-year timeline? Was that the bounce thing? Are you talking about when I was saying like once AMC squeezes, it's just going to like be like that sine wave? There isn't negative beta on AMC. Yes, there is. On the 1 year, it's negative. 5 year, it's positive. Okay, hold on. Let me pull up Trey's Subway Cup. Wait. How am I gonna? Can somebody send it to me? I'm not gonna be able to find it. I'm just too stupid to find it. Trey's Subway Cup. Oh, here it is. This is great. Trey's Subway Cup. I'm gonna guess your wife told you that she thinks you're a joke again, and you're taking it out on us. And then Kramer requires Trey's Subway Cup. I had a delightful call with my wife and staff today, and maybe one day you can lose that embarrassing and moronic name. So what Kramer is saying is that he had a conference call today about Trey's Subway Cup. We already covered his tweets. Yeah, well, we didn't cover this one. Ted Trey reprised, "Don't you dare insult my cup." This is awesome. This is hilarious. All right. Let's go back to the AMC chart. We're bouncing. Up another 0.1%. Come on. Give us that 1% in the after hours. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Okay, this happened last time where we started to rip. Whoever did that, don't do it again. That was bad. We were cheering it on. You guys remember that? It was like it was one of the last times I streamed before I had to like start studying. And then all of a sudden we were just cheering on AMC and then it just ripped. It was hilarious. Okay, look, if we all buy only 500 shares each, it'll squeeze. Come on, we can't do that. I suffered for a week due to your musings. I didn't do anything. Kramer even went after Trey's Subway Cup. Come on, Kramer. Yeah, that was a fun night. That was good. Okay, 0.85 right now. Let's see if some little after hours buyers step in. Oh, come on. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. Are we gonna do it? Oh, come on. Is that a little green candle coming? Are we gonna get a little boom boom in the after hours? It would be a nice start to the late night streams again. Come on. Come on. Kramer is losing his mind. Okay, so I sold my kidney. Okay, Harambe. I guess I'm not the only one who talks to the chart. Who doesn't? No, stop. No red. Just green. No. Stop it now. We have 15 minutes left. Red, not allowed. Green, good. Speak it into existence. That's what we did last time. That was fun. Look at all the comments on Kramer's Twitter. Hysterical. Was it the one we just looked at? Thirsty, bro. All right. We're not going to do this. We're going to look at the charts. SV, you need to make AMC rap songs. That would be... you got to flirt with it? Hey, Amy. Well, no, we're not doing that. If you don't talk to the chart, you're doing it wrong. 1% in the after hours and STV will shave his head. Gio, you said that, not me. I think, guys, you have to think about this. Social media in any form is a game of eyes and clicks. That is something you got to understand. Kramer's social credibility and his whole job is relies on how many people watch him. Same thing with me and any other creator. It's just how it works. So when Kramer comes out and tweets all day about AMC, talking like crap about apes, what do you think he's doing? Everybody knows that if any of like the big creators engage with it and say something back, most of their following is going to do it too. It's just an attention grab. So yeah, it's hilarious to watch and we can all make jokes about it. But at the end of the day, he still got what he wanted. You get it? Oh boy. Mandy is back in the chat. Matt said the same thing. About what? That like, yeah, it's, well, think about it. Yeah, it's like, he wants people to watch him. If more people watch him, he probably makes more money. Okay. Are the apes going to watch him? No. But will he get in the news for like saying wild things? Probably. 0.82%. Let's see if we can get back up higher. SV urgent for all the crew. If you had a bit of change, dividends got a bit much. Oh, interesting. I didn't know BBIG was doing a dividend. I haven't messed around with anything. I did mess around with SPRT just for fun, but it was quick. In and out, bought at 17, sold at 28, done. actually, I did try to mess around with it the next day and lost. So let's see. Up 0.85%. A little bit more now. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. He craves the attention. He doesn't get any at home. Poor Kramer. People were accusing me of being you on TMI's channel this morning. The real ones know that STV's fake ID is not me. Let's see. 0.85. How is this a... Oh, wait, that's not. Come on. Come on. Ooh. Ooh. We gonna do something here? Nope. Oh, they're accusing you of being Mandy. That's funny. Do you guys do the group live streams anymore? Harambe, we do when we can. We're all just so busy now. It's like we can't always spend like think about what TMI does. He's on really early, he's on throughout the day, in the after hours, makes videos, and then like, oh, boom boom candle up to 0.97%. Come on. Come on, we can do it. I believe in you, Amy. Only 0.03 more, and we can get up there a little 1% in the after hours. Let's see if we can get a close at 40.50. That would be sweet. But yeah, what were we saying? Group live streams. Like everybody, it has like other things they have to do as well. Like I have school. That's why we were doing 2 videos last week, and then this week there really wasn't a lot to talk about for 2 videos, so we just were doing 1 video. And then tonight I was like, oh, I can stream. I'll probably stream tomorrow night too. But yeah. I present candles. Yeah. Oh, here we go. 40.49. Come on. Up 1.02% in the after hours. I think I should stream more in the here we go. 40.50. Here we go. We're getting a little move. We're getting a little move. Here it comes. Here it comes. We got 8 minutes left. Let's see what happens. If it squeezes, don't quit school. I won't. Don't worry. We got that one. We got 1.05% right now. We are trading in the after hours at 40.50. That's kind of what we wanted to see. But honestly, let's see if we can get it even higher. I feel like every single time it just keeps coming, and then it just keeps bumping up in the after hours. But again, after hours doesn't mean a whole lot. This is just fun. That was a boom boom right there. Oh, there's another one. 40.52. 1.1%. We're making a move. Making a move. It's my birthday today, and even though I turned 36, I still make a wish blowing out the candles on my cake. I can't tell you or it won't come true, but it started with an M and finished with OS. Interesting. All right, back down to 40.50, 2 cents. Oh, back up to 40.52, 40.53. Looking like some buyers are stepping in the last couple minutes of after hours. Somebody's saying make it go to 100K. 40.54. Here come the buyers. Here we go. Here we go. 40.55. It's pushing. It's pushing. Amy is giving you some birthday candles. Yes, it is. 40.55. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, she's staying up there. She doesn't want to go lower. She's pushing in the after hours. 40.60 close. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, Amy. Small volume pop too? Yeah, a little bit. 56. New after hours high, I believe. Look at that. Look at this move. Yeah, RSI overheating, 40.57. I don't think she really cares about the oh, I think I just saw a 58 flicker. Nah, 57. Now we're at 40.55. Okay, still chilling. When retirement, when the squeeze happens. I'm a senior, so this is my last year. I might as well just do it. Oh, 40.50. Came back down a little bit. Little doom candle there. Coming back up, 40.54. Come on. Come on. 40.60. Come on. Let's do it. Let's get a 40.60 close. That would be sweet. What school do you go to? I go to UConn. What am I finishing with? I mean, I'm a finance major. 56. Okay. 40, 50, 40, 57. Come on. Let's get that push. You guys are funny. You guys are hilarious. Hey, STV, Matt Kors shouted you out today. That's awesome. How's fantasy football going? I'm 1-1, doing pretty solid. 40.56, 40.55. All right, how much time we got left? 4 minutes? All right, let's see. Masters in architecture. Oh, that's cool. Come on, let's do something here, huh? Huh? Let's do something. Come on now. Somebody, nah, I'm just kidding. I wasn't thinking before I was about to speak there. Whoops. 0.1K followers away from 69K. Nice. Yeah. Hey, I'm your Massachusetts neighbor. There we go. Mandy says STV is my wife's boyfriend. Mandy, then that's my wife too. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, we have Fluffer. What's up, Fluffer? Fluffer comes in and we start to get some red candles. What's up with that? I'm kidding. 10K buy wall at 40.50. Hey. Hey now. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not logged in on this. I don't know why. Mandy got an email from Robinhood today about the crypto wallets. Thoughts? Yeah, I mean, it's a good business move for them. SV, if I have more than 25K invested in my portfolio, but I only have 1K settled in cash, and I want to day trade the 1K, is that considered good faith? Okay, so for day trading, if you have a cash account, if you trade with unsettled funds, that creates a good faith violation. But if you have a margin account and your account balance is over 25K, then you can day trade as much as you want. Is it true they tracked Ken's planes to China? I have no idea. We also don't even, I've said this a lot, we don't know if they're the short. We have no idea. Interesting. Oh, ooh, that was That was a flicker of a red. Hold on. We got 1 minute left. Let's see. We have 40.50 right now. We did have that. Somebody was talking about that 10K buy wall. Now we're at 40.53. Big red candle yeeted. No, we're good. It got bought right back up. 40.52. Less than a minute left. There it is. All right. That's the close. 40.53 in the after hours. Good job, everybody. Doesn't really change a whole lot, but that was a fun time. Whew. Chipotle for dinner? I wish. There's no Chipotle around here, and my car is broken, so I can't go anywhere. My favorite part of today has been the green. It's the little things. There you go. How do we find out who the shorts are? You don't. You don't. Unless they like disclose it, which they won't because they don't have to. Like the big ones that we all like know are out there somewhere, they'll never disclose it. Uber Eats it? Ooh, dangerous. I could. It's far though. Probably like a 30-minute drive. And that Chipotle is the one that got me sick. The one time that I've ever gotten Chipotle. Fun fact, when Chipotle was having all those outbreaks and stuff, I still went. That's how addicted to Chipotle I am. Oh, where can I send you the print? Fuzzy. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've had so much stuff to do. Let me write that down. I will figure that out this week. Okay, Fuzzy. I will figure that out this week as to where you can send that. Rich Greenfield and Iceberg Research? Yeah, but like we don't know their position size. They didn't come out and be like, we are short 100,000 shares of AMC. They're just like, oh, we shorted it. Pick up anything that way if you take the Uber? Yeah. All right. Let's see. Guys, I am pretty tired. I did have 2 exams today. I've been studying all week. So I think this is where we're going to wrap up the stream tonight. I just wanted to get out and get a bunch of this info out to you guys that I thought was really important and come hang out because I miss you people. But yeah, this is going to be the end of the stream tonight. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing a longer normal stream. But thank you guys for coming tonight. You guys are awesome. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to keep doing what I'm doing. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully we get some big green boom boom candles. Good night, people.